I've been in tougher places. Me too.
Hey, what's up, people? Time to talk a little metal and play a little western game. Feel free to shoot out me with some random comments and questions. Good evening, Pointed Crucifixion.
Come on, girl.
This time I'm gonna enjoy some whiskey, once again, obviously, and I finally managed to connect my iPad
Hey there!
with the game so I can actually follow the map through that secondary screen in order to maybe ease up with my gaming. Oops, maybe I should point the direction I'm going.
Yep.
So last time I fooled around, actually yesterday when I was not streaming, I managed to get myself a little bit of trouble here, getting some bounty on my head uh, after I started shooting some people after I got shot. So everything went into chaos and I ended up dead, which is of course the name of the game. And now I'm having bounty on my head and trying to get rid of that once I get enough money. I don't know exactly how many hours. I would estimate roughly 7 to 8 hours probably. Hey, Mr. Crucifixion of Death Caps.
Poor thing. Come here. Come here.
So not much happening until I finally get into a place of mission. Since I just started a few minutes ago, I'm barely getting the hang of it today. Just let me know if my mic is too, if it's not loud enough. I hope you can at least hear me talking to myself. Now let's not ride under the train, shall we not?
Swanson! Swanson, you hear me?
Luckily, we ain't been blown into the sky.
Uh-huh.
What the time is in Finland? It's roughly 11 something.
Swanson! Swanson, you in here?
Can you hear me?
You here, Reverend? Reverend!
Well, I gotta say, I don't know exactly
How you doing, friend?
What's the holdup?
Okay,
any
there?
bands with Western theme.
Nice round here. I'm kind of new to these parts.
Huh?
Now that I think of, I cannot even name a theme album with a Western theme. Yeah, rock bands obviously and country and all that stuff, but actual metal bands, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if in the States there were some more underground names or whatnot. Actually, what the hell I am doing here? I'm supposed to find this Reverend. Is he passed out or jerking off or whatever? Oh yeah, and somebody's gonna soon say, "Language, mister, language, this is YouTube." Oh, have a good night, I guess.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No
For
more
me, it's
shall
time
I
for a little
think,
whiskey.
sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
Yeah, whiskey is totally just, appropriate drink for
How's
a
about you play
game
his
like
place?
this.
That seems fair.
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Sure. I'll play a few hands.
Well, this will be interesting. Are
down
any
there.
poker players around?
I'm Luther. This is Marvin.
Hold on, I'll get back to you
Fortunate
soon.
for you both for being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem like the likeliest of friends.
If you don't mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone?
I guess it's something like that. Can we play?
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in that chair you're sitting in.
I think he used to be. He's drifted.
Well,
a
at
little
least
in
I'm
recent years.
familiar with
Life is a
poker, so
challenge
I should know
to all
my
of us.
way here. But
Can you
I'll get
imagine
back to
him
the
at the
whiskey
pulpit?
question in
If
a,
he could
in a
stand
bit.
up.
On the forest day, he turned water into whiskey. And
See,
I
they
don't
are already
remember
talking
much
about
after
whiskeys.
that.
He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find yourself in a bad time, too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun here. It is a game after all, mister. Call.
So my favorite whiskeys, well, I'm an Islay whiskey guy. So I like the peaty ones and the smoky ones. One of my favorite distilleries is definitely Lafroig. Lafroig. Lagavulin is also really great stuff.
In your own
Ardbeg.
time.
But then again, it's hard to just pick one whiskey over the others because obviously they're different ways to from different distilleries.
I check.
One of the best whiskey ever, I don't remember the name right now, was something that was 50 years old. Uh, that was from a whiskey advent calendar I bought like 5 years ago. I bought it like 4 times now, and it has obviously 24 different whiskeys,
Sometime
one
before
for
we all
each,
grow old
you
would be
know,
nice.
day for December until Christmas Eve when the best one is. Well, yeah, I mean, some tequila are better than the others. When I
Gambling,
was
it's all I
in
can
San
afford.
Diego for a couple of days 5 years ago, doing a road trip, we found this
There you
Mexican
go.
bar
Pile of crap.
which
Not looking
actually
good.
had
Let's go.
some really great selection of
Hellfire.
tequila. Like, I don't know, a
Yep,
full
there.
page of different tequilas. Like, I don't know, 100 different tequilas. And me and my friend, we basically just asked for recommendation because we obviously have no idea in Finland about good tequila. So
Wish I'd
back
got your
then I
friend to bless
learned
my
that
hand before he passed out.
I reckon you're a
tequilas are not
serious
all
bluffer.
horrible, but they are good ones, decent ones, probably even great ones. Different qualities, obviously, like all the different booze types. I mean,
I'll
same
call.
goes for vodka,
I'll check.
whiskey, bourbon, gin. Uh, and
Not for me.
say, what is
No.
this French booze? I have absolutely nothing here.
Check if this.
I haven't tasted Cuervo, but the name rings a bell.
Check.
No.
Nah. Nah.
You play it safe, huh?
So where are you guys from?
Here.
Pile of crap.
So close.
Ah.
Darn it.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah, I figured as much. You should be from Sweden. For some reason, I wasn't sure if you're from Germany or Sweden. But
Wish
okay,
you'd left
figures.
some booze for
Suomi.
some
All right, we're
parts.
from Finland. Yeah, he sings in Dead Spell Omega. I like the early recordings.
Okay.
I'm probably one of the few ones to actually like early Dead Spell Omega way more than the modern kind of technical hipster stuff. I know you hate word hipster, but you know what I mean, because early Dead Spell Omega was very raw, very primitive in a way, and I totally love the first two
In your
albums.
own time.
But well, actually, technically speaking, Dead Spell Omega is not his band. He's just basically visiting it. Mikko is known more for his other bands, basically Clandestine Blaze being the number one, but also his other bands such as Cream Face, and I think Vapauden Risti was also his band.
Check.
Mörjes Spögge 93. Where are you from? Obviously from Finland, but where? Ecuador, South America. Well, that's excellent. Forza, yeah. Well, that's a city of very little fame.
Yeah.
Uusikaupunki. Okay, are you one of the
Check.
Not
black
for
metal
me.
scene of Uusikaupunki? Are you newer or younger generation?
Check.
Actually, I have a stupid story to tell. When I was playing there with Nightside around, I think it was 1999. 1999, I'm pretty sure about it. We played at Uusikaupunki's, what they're called, these kind of place for youth to hang out, you know. And
No.
well, basically we had lots of
All right,
blood
what do we got?
in two different
That's
bottles,
a miracle.
and
Sorry
also
to do this,
our bass
fellas.
player was
Hellfire.
blowing fire,
I'll take it.
all that stuff, and we got this warning, like mid part of the show, that our gig is going to get cancelled if we
Okay,
don't
this
stop,
is getting annoying now.
messing
You
around with the
unlucky
blood.
bastard, huh?
So we decided to play it kind of a safe, except until the last song.
You're gonna
Me
have
and the
fun
bass
getting him
player, we
home.
had this thing that we both are gonna just empty the blood bottles on all over us, and just let it go, because it's the last song, and the show is gonna get finished anyway, so it doesn't matter if they kind of like stop us. So we did that, and the blood was all over the floor, and was thrown on the people. There were some teenage girls, and later on I heard one of the girls was crying to her friend that
Sometime
how
before we all
can
grow
she
old
go
would be
home,
nice.
because she's all over splattered with blood. That was kind of like, I think, cow blood, the stuff you can basically buy at supermarket. So we had a fantastic gig, but our gig was cancelled, and because of the the blowing the torch, the bass player, that set up the fire alarm. So once our gig was done with, the firemen stormed in to that place, noticed that there were no actual fire going on, but because of this alarm system, it was automatically, alerted. So they came in, and there was a kind of a chaos. And one of the black metal guys, he was kind of like, okay with what we were doing, but his girlfriend was so pissed because it seems he was like one of the organizers at that gig. So she was just, like fury in her eyes because we kind of ruined the evening with, that blood and fire. But it was hell of a good night, and I don't know, at least I think we left our name carved in Uusikaupunki youth place or whatever because of that gig. Great memories.
I'm a call.
I check.
Too bad that there is no video material or anything like that since those times, but anyhow, those were the times. I think we played a couple of times in Uusikaupunki back then.
I'll check.
Nah. You should just go play checkers the amount you check.
Call. That's all I got.
Okay then.
I ain't buying it.
Let's see then.
Damn! You gotta be kidding me.
I'll take it.
Well, this is more detailed in so many
Back in it.
levels.
Well, you did well.
Both games have pretty much the same kind of easygoing start.
This has
It
been
all
quite
starts
the eventful
quite
day.
slow,
Just
very
not
much
the same without a
building the
slurring
atmosphere, the
clergyman, is it?
characters, and not just putting all in the terms of when it comes to action and all that stuff. Similarities, but this is way more
I'ma
complex.
see.
You can just
Good.
figure it out from the
I'll
details,
check.
like how everything goes, how people moves, how beard or hair grows, how you can just take care of your horse, brushing,
Check.
doing all kind of
Let's
stuff.
start this low for now.
How about that?
Fine.
Screw it.
Let's just put all
I
in and see
reckon
if we get the
All
flush.
in.
Okay.
This might meet my end. Ha! I got it. Fortune
All in.
favors the bold. Right?
How about that?
There.
Christ. Impressive.
Come on.
Yeah, Laitila has become a kind of a good black metal scene, but some of the
You
bands have
lucky
actually
son of a
moved
bitch.
on from there.
The
For
people
example,
we met at this table, huh, Marvin?
this band,
Come on. You got this.
what the hell is the name? Of which guys, at least one guy played in Obscure Burial.
Huh.
Check for me.
Can't remember the band name, of course, right now. But anyway, I remember
Gotta
hearing
start small here.
about those bands back in the days.
I know. It ain't too exciting.
Let's start this low for now.
Call.
Check. Here.
See ya.
How do you like this?
There. Nothing.
Yeah!
Garbage.
Ah! All right!
Oh, this won't be a very interesting session for you to watch if I'm going to play poker right a lot. I hope
it, I
to
can't
finish
get
this
a
soon,
look
but
in.
Glad I
at
ate
least
in
I'm
your
gonna
seat.
rob one of these guys, right?
Well, this is proper sport, eh, friends? Here.
Somebody put on his big boy pants.
Let's speed up things a little.
That's what I got.
Look at his face, he's bluffing.
Let's just put all in. See if the guy comes with me.
All in.
Damn it.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I'll call.
Okay.
Not
Let's
for
go
me.
for the flush again.
You just gonna fold every time? Okay then.
That's it, is it?
No, we don't have anything at all. Holding time.
Nice. Keep it going.
Good for you, I guess. I'm a check.
Hey, sweet salmon.
Check. Nah.
Absolutely crap.
No.
How about that?
That's all I got.
All right then.
Well done.
Ah! Better than nothing.
So, do you Finnish guys have plans for Steel Chaos?
Let's see what each of us is made of. On the inside, I mean.
I wish I'd asked that. I check.
Well, you had plenty of time.
Nah.
Just a week and a little more out.
Yes.
Check.
No.
Have a look.
Read 'em and weep.
Don't laugh.
Not too bad.
Lucky bastard.
It all counts. Huh?
I'm gonna look like these
Hey,
guys
Back in it.
soon.
I'll give you that one.
There.
You okay with that?
You're a pretty dull player.
Here.
Yep. Interesting.
I'm going.
Okay.
How do you like this?
I ain't got much.
You're sitting.
Well, I guess I ain't beating that.
All right.
These guys are not bluffing, so exactly they are playing the game.
That's it.
Lucky.
That's why I'm losing here.
Check. Just a little wager.
Oh, come
No,
on. This
not for
ain't
me.
kid poker.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Let's turn this around.
Are you kidding me? I check.
Here. Just a little.
Damn it.
Yeah, let's go. Mm-hmm. Yep, there.
Not again. It's all right.
I'll see you.
Good.
Yeah, I know. Pretty pathetic.
Is that it?
You play it safe, huh?
Sure.
Fold.
Okay. Here, look.
What? I don't believe it. Ah, well.
That's as it should be. Come here. You ain't even trying.
That's some run of luck.
Forgive me. It's all I can afford.
Oh, come on. This ain't kid poker.
No. Check.
Check. Not for me.
How about... Okay.
Oh, that's a decent hand.
Okay, enough of this poker.
This is getting too rich for me.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend. Where it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
So let's ask these guys.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You see a drunken idiot, priest, wandering about?
Sure, we saw him, smelt him, and avoided him. He went that way, I think.
Thanks.
Guy looked kind of crazy, mister.
Well, you have no idea. Get your hands off him.
You'll keep.
I don't know if we should save a man of
Get your hands
religion.
off him now, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me.
That's how we roll, mother. Oh no, we gotta finish the witness.
Hey, you, get back here.
Oh my God! What the hell are you doing?
I said stop, damn it!
Yep, okay. I won't tell a soul. Don't hurt me. I promise.
Remember to forget all about this, you hear?
It's the last thing I needed.
You need to stand up for yourself. Reverend, get off the damn tracks!
Goddamn drunken pastor. Well, yeah, I think Panzerfaust is actually, when it comes to vocals anyway, it's the best Dark Throne album. They are the type of very raw and primitive type of vocals which I just dig a lot.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Help! Get it! Come on!
Whoa, that was a close call. But I mean, like, there's this rumor, and probably true one, that Nocturno Calto was really drunk when he was recording Panzerfaust's vocals. Probably right, but they are so raw, full of energy and fury. Kind of inhumane.
I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
But...
Yep.
And in general, I think Nocturnal Calto is among the best black metal vocalists ever. These are all, of course, a matter of taste, very subjective,
what are you mumbling about now?
because some people prefer more kind of a screamy-like approach, if you know what I mean. And more high-pitched screams, rather than Nocturno's more feral ways of, singing. But that's what I like. It's so evil and grim.
Hey, shut it back there. You shut up. There, girl.
I think even on the weaker Dark Throne albums, Nocturnal Calto has done really solid work. So let's take this poor bastard, this man of God. Let's just ditch him.
I was wondering when he'd show up.
Molly, you Irish cunt. I probably cannot say that word on YouTube videos, but I just did.
Better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
What happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
Hi there, Arthur.
Well, hello
Probably
there.
just needs to sleep it off.
Well, he looks like he's been up for days.
Hey, you okay, Miss Karen?
Dandy, how are you?
Well, they haven't killed me yet.
Who ain't?
The boys around here.
They act tough. They're good boys, mostly.
It's the mostly I'm scared about.
Don't be fine. One of us now.
I think I have time for one more mission before I need to hit the sack. And tomorrow I mean, if everything goes as planned, if there's no problems with my schedule or whatever, I will do the workout video because some people has or have requested it from me. Uh, are there any
Herr
questions,
Morgan!
opinions,
Herr
whatnot?
Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You
About
busy,
the
my
video
friend?
before I do it. Obviously, people can ask me afterwards, whatever, all kind of sense of questions. I will leave that open for later on
I know
for
your
Ask
ears
Me
are
Anything
working,
video.
Arthur.
But if you have anything regarding the workout video to be done, well, now it's time to get your voice heard.
Okay, then.
What did you want? You loaning already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there, badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
Aye. I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
Let me see what are these people around.
Good evening, Arthur.
On my horsey.
Evening.
You okay?
Hello, Dutch.
It looks like you're reading.
Horsey.
How do you ask?
Just making conversation.
I'm
Where
sorry.
art thou?
I was being catty. I don't know why.
You're very purty. I'm sorry, I'm not being forward or nothing, but you are.
You're very
Come on, girl.
strange and horrible and
Don't ride that in here, Arthur.
Relax.
I'm not in no trouble, miss.
okay. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Where I'm going.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's at home.
Knock, knock, Mr. Roble.
No przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it.
Do you play Nengwa? Are you a Polish Kriegsmachine player because you're Polish?
Przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
English? You speak English?
Me, Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Upper
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money. You borrow from a German man?
Aha, German. Mein Herr, sprechen the Kaiserreich.
I don't speak German neither.
Sprechen du
I'm
Deutsch?
here for money.
Ja.
Money that you borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
Leopold Strauss.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Oh, well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no. No, nie.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you. Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing. No. Please, no. Don't have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things, okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
So let the looting begin.
Longer I look, the madder I get.
Very valuable. Good?
Not good yet.
This poor bastard is gonna get us
Don't
money.
even speak English.
This reminds me actually of SOED's Speak English or Die.
Better be something somewhere.
No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes. You must have come here with something. Okay, that should about cover things. Yep.
And now we need another guy. And where in the hell? Oh, there. I was pretty sure that the other people would be around the map. Guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
So have you other guys played Red Dead Redemption so far? Or is it too boring for you?
It's me, Arthur.
Hope you had a good old time while I've been stuck standing here.
Careful with that horse, Arthur.
Okay, okay. Keep your hair on.
How you gentlemen keep?
Yep.
Sorry for interrupting, but I can't stand much longer over there. I mean, I love...
There's lots of, walking around.
I mean, I've known worse than this. I was born into worse than this.
Oh, you're a true criminal. You decided to go with on purpose or just naturally went that way? I've tried to become a kind of a more like a man of honor. Well, somewhat. Yeah, I can imagine it doesn't look like Sodom cover, but yeah. So what I'm supposed to buy here? Yeah, figured as much. I'm not just sure what to buy here. Ooh, this is a little bit expensive. Chicken coop! Man. These extra crafting options seem like really great stuff.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Called in on the smallholder, Roble. Didn't even speak English.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
I think I will do this mission and then I probably have to eat the sack because I need to get my beauty sleep so that I have enough sleep to work out tomorrow. But let's see how this this turns out. Now where is my horse?
Let's go, girl. Yeah.
Oh, this is weird. You know, having this first-person perspective.
Dodge's chain, Sally! Run him down!
Take it easy.
Oh, peace off. Ah, crap. Okay, nice money. Guess I need to be eating something. Now, wait a second. Cigarettes. Oh, yeah.
Hey, boy.
Who would like to see my face? I mean, like, makes no sense. I don't see your pro pic here.
What are you here for?
Mr. Thomas Downs? You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm... I said I would get the money, and I will. Just, I can't for a while.
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downs.
Well, I don't buy that for $1. Cute is not exactly the word
Really? Threaten me, would you?
anybody uses
I have a
about
family,
me.
sir, please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
Oh, by the way, where are you people from? North with those weird Chinese or
I'm working. I'm working as hard
Chinese
as I
alphabets
can.
and Rob smashed. Where are you from?
You ain't such a
If you don't mind me
do-gooder,
asking,
are
that
you?
is.
If you're running out on debts,
I'm not running anywhere. I'm
Italy.
I'm doing my best
All
for
right.
you.
Where from?
This is not forgiveness of my debt. This is just a stay. A little patience is all I require. Please. Please,
Turku.
no.
Wow, my hometown. Do we know each other? Rome.
you borrowed
Excellent.
money from my business partner.
Big fan
Hess
of
Strauss.
Roman history.
Owe him, you took
Not
the
that I'm
money.
very,
He wants it back.
well,
What's not to
not too
understand?
too much schooled about
Where's
it.
our money?
I know a thing or two. Never been to Rome, even though I've been a couple
We
of
already
times
owe
in
more
Italy.
than it's worth.
Well, 3
Then
times
sell
in
your
fact.
wife or your family or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
So, Mr. Saatana
What are
Perkele,
you
do we
looking
know each other if we
Thomas!
live in the same
I
city?
said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Oh, really? Where? Satana Perkele. So Rob smashed from Italy. Do you know what Satana Perkele means? Ah, okay, yeah. We had a talk at Kivihovi, probably, maybe. No, Satana Perkele doesn't mean Suomi Finland. Oh yeah, I remember, we had a good chat there. What is kepo? Kipo? What is that supposed to
You
mean?
just act right for a bit.
All right, simmer down.
Italy is a nice place for sure. I mean, my memory is what it is, but I do remember meeting you. I remember I had some coffee and ice cream and whatnot, and we had chat about the channel, and was really surprised to meet a person at the same bus, because I mean, I figure out that Rauta channel is more appealing to people who are, say, not so much about Metallica. I mean, you know me probably that well, that I like Metallica a lot. I grew up with it, but most Rauta followers don't seem to they don't seem to understand why I dig such a mainstream band. But that's a different story. I grew up with the band basically. Much like many old metalheads, you know, grew up with Black Sabbath or Iron Maiden or Judas Priest, stuff like that, and a newer generation, they don't kind of get it when older metalheads are
how did
all
you
about
get on?
Not so
bands like,
good.
you know, Iron
He's
Maiden,
almost
Metallica,
dead.
and all that stuff.
And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them
Well, a
money.
couple of days ago, I
People who
had
aren't desperate don't
way
seem so
more
interested in my
viewers, but then
propositions.
again, I guess the numbers went down because I played so much poker early on this session. So I guess that is the reason why nobody wanted to, you know, watch the stream, because it's boring when you play poker. And maybe my chat is just boring. I don't know.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always
Yeah,
does.
but I mean, what
Will you
would
be
those
well
streams
now, Mr. Morgan?
be about?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
Like what I would stream about? Well, that can be done at some point, but then again, YouTube doesn't really like if you know, stream music right there. You know, those copyright violations kick in so quickly, and I rather do, you know, more the types of videos where actually I have a topic to talk about. But yeah, I think we can set up a date at some point, you know, when I could just, you know, set up the cam. I don't know, have a couple of beers or whiskey, and just, you know, make a random stream sessions for people to join in with questions and whatnot, or just for general metal talk. I don't know. Maybe that would work. I really don't know, because I don't know my audience that well, not yet anyway. Because different people do different kind of requests. Some ask me to just, you know, interview bands like you know, could you interview Goat Moon and Stormhide or whatever, and some people just, you know, beg for certain reviews, some, you know, classic ones or new ones, and well, I don't know. Some people have been requesting like workout video, which I'm gonna do tomorrow, and probably publish it the next week. But I mean, maybe a certain kind of just real life chat kind of video would work. Uh, I'll think about it, but these next couple of weeks will be kind of a busy, because first of all, from this Thursday to this Sunday, I will be working at a kind of a game expo in Helsinki, so I won't be having much time at home. And the next one will be Hypocrisy and Cataclysm plus Steel Chaos weekend, where I should be doing some interviews and, of course, checking out bands and whatnot. So maybe later on in November or December, some weekend evening probably, I could do that. You know, have a little bit of chat, but I need to kind of advertise it beforehand, or there won't be nobody, and that would be kind of a pointless me talking to myself, touching me with all the right points and all that stuff. But thanks for the idea. I will keep that in my mind, and let's see how it goes. If people are up for that kind of idea, yeah, why not? But if there's like only one viewer plus me, I don't know if it makes much of a sense. And regarding Metallica and about Satana Perkele's comment, yeah, it's kind of funny that people hate Metallica for all the success and mainstream stuff because, I mean, well, those bands became big because they were good. They were, doing good albums and all that stuff. Same goes for Iron Maiden. Basically, any band that with bigger audience and bigger mainstream stuff. It's not like they started as a super group, you know. Um, so kind of a different thing, but like guys like Niflheim, and they playing this kind of a black trash or black death trash. I mean, they are huge fans of Iron Maiden. They just worship the band and go to different shows, even when their own style is so much more harsh, more raw, more primal. But that kind of proves the point. You might just dig some band a hell of a lot, and yet do way more extreme music than your idols. There is no big mystery to that. Radio radio show. Yeah, that's kind of a funding thing. Well, yeah, no, really surprising that Iron Maiden has also inspired Varg body. Exactly. Classic albums are classics for a reason. And tomorrow's video actually will be about Slayer, this month's classic album. Because it's the last day of October. Well, it will be a Slayer one. It's one of my all-time favorites. I made the review video today. Uh, I don't know how much value that video will be to you because you all know the album, you know all the band. But anyway, I just wanted to do it because I tried to keep up to my promise that once a month, like the last day of each month, basically, will be a classic review. And I've been covering way too many black metal albums recent months. So this time I wanted to go to thrash metal. So kind of like different bands from different genres, different classics. So like take those albums that kind of deserve attention for one reason or another. Hello, Smegma. You have such a nice name, such a nice tone to your name, really. Too bad you just entered when I'm about to, end the stream and the story for tonight. No one can handle my babble for too long. As you can see, I'm basically, saving the game. Still barely 15% of the game, and I feel like I barely touched the whole storyline here. I will be most likely streaming a little bit tomorrow as well, so approximately the same time. So if you have nothing else to do, you should. But if you don't, feel free to kind of virtually hang out with me, ask questions, suggestions, talk random chat, and all that kind of stuff. And let's think about that real life stream later on and see how it goes when it could be done. But probably a weekend when everybody's boozing anyway, so before they hit the bars or are suffering from hangover if they're from different time zones, that would be making sense. Or maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, good night, and thank you for being with me, and let's hope you get something out of the game, something out of my chat, and if you don't, you can always ask for your money back, right? So, see ya, and take care, be kind to yourself, listen to some good shit and all that stuff.
Liked that woman, Mr. Morgan. Funny business.
Hey, yeah, we'll see at Steel Chaos, and I'll have you for that grappa. Thank you for reminding, and see you there. Remember to pull me by the sleeve and all that stuff. And see you guys. Have a good night.